Today I'm taking you with me on my natural hair journey. So let's go all the way back to 92 and bring you up to date. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got any questions for me, leave them in the comments below.
Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know?
There was a time when I would fully embrace my natural hair and shape my fro, but there was one particular day in the 4th grade that completely changed everything. Picture day. In preparation for picture day, I took my hair down thinking that my mom would do it. She would usually braid it the night before. I wasn't the best at planning ahead, but when I told my mom that I was ready for her to do my hair, she told me she was tired and she would figure it out in the morning. I went to school with the fro that next day. I was super unhappy, and I remember being unbearably embarrassed like the whole day. I was a safety patroller at the time. I had to stand at my post all morning while everyone in my school saw me, and many of the kids decided to pick on me as they passed by. That picture made it into the yearbook, and I'll never forget what it felt like that day. That was a huge turning point for me, and I wanted my hair to look more like my classmates. Mind you, most of them were black with relaxers. That next year, I got a relaxer. Soon after that, I had to get my hair cut because I was simply not taking care of it properly. I was feeling more independent, so I would throw it into a ponytail, over and over again until it all just broke off. I got my hair cut really short for middle school, and my mom basically told me she wasn't doing my hair anymore. So this is 6th grade, fresh into middle school, and it's like, okay, we gotta figure it out now. Not to mention the endless heat that I used to constantly use, curling my hair into whatever style this is. So that's when I learned how to braid. So I kept it braided up until, to help it grow back. I was impatient and I didn't know what I was doing, so whenever I would take my hair down out of the braids, I'd slap on a relaxer and almost always overprocess my hair. At this super awkward stage in my life, I learned from actual hairstylists how to properly take care of my hair. I watched every single thing she did and got her recommendations. I figured out how to reapply relaxers and began using a ceramic flat iron to straighten my hair rather than the metal curling iron. I stopped using hair grease and started using lighter oils and hair polishers. I wrapped up my hair every night with a satin scarf. My hair began to thrive again. I was happy with my straight hair until senior year. I noticed that it wasn't growing any longer and that the same problem area from before was breaking off. I started using less and less heat and cut out any damage, but that left no room for growth, and that problem continued into college. In college, I was following Lolita Price on YouTube. She looked like Aaliyah and had long hair that wasn't a weave, and she was promoting Hairfinity pills, so of course I started taking the pills because that's what she was doing. At some point, she admitted in one of her videos that she only straightened her hair once a month and she didn't use relaxers. Her hair was straight in all of her videos, so all this time I had assumed that I could get to where she got with Hairfinity vitamins and relaxers. It was a light bulb moment, but I still wasn't comfortable with the idea of having natural hair yet. I hated using synthetic hair again, but I really wasn't sure what else to do, so I kept my hair in braids and I would clean and rebraid my hair for months until I had a nice healthy afro that I could then destroy with the creamy crack yet again, because I needed my hair to be silky smooth if it wasn't in braids. Never mind that it was getting shorter and shorter. I let a professional stylist take care of my hair for a few months and got my last relaxer just before graduation. in 2013. That's when the spiritual side of things became a factor. God straight up convicted me and was like, I made you this way for a reason. Why are you trying so hard to reject what I've given you? My relationship with God is so important to me that my struggle with my hair suddenly felt like a huge slap in the face to my creator. From that point on, it was my mission to make my hair a badge of honor, and I was not going to hide behind fake hair. I needed liberation for that little girl on the inside that got laughed at. I refused to be ashamed of my hair. I transitioned for about 6 months before I did my big chop on Black Friday 2013, 10 years ago.
There you go.
God. Let's see. In May, I decided I wasn't going to do relaxers anymore, so I've been natural since May, and it's Black Friday now, so yeah, it's been about 6-7 months, and I'm ready to do my big chop. So I've been transitioning, and this needs to happen because I have poisoned ends. My hair is tainted. Relaxers are hair crack, and I don't recommend them to anybody. I don't care what you say. So this has been usually my go-to style, the two-strand twist on both sides and then a bun in the back while I was transitioning, and this is where I'm at. Some of this is coming off, so I'm gonna still have a little tiny fro because I've been transitioning for maybe 6-7 months. So we're gonna get this done. I'm gonna wet my hair and make sure that my curly hairs stay curly and that the relaxed hair is very noticeable so that I can chop it off and get this poison out of my life and start my natural hair journey. Stay tuned. Just went and co-washed it, and I'm just cutting off the little spiky ends because those are the relaxed ends. She's looking off puppies. Look at her. She's enjoying this way too much, by the way. She's been wanting me to go natural for the longest.
She's happy to be nappy.
Yeah, she's happy to be nappy.
Taking this very well, by the way.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more emotional.
Well, that comes 3 days later.
Oh God. Why? So it's the next morning. Last night I did the lock method and did bend 2 knots. Kind of turned into more like coils, but you need to moisturize and let's see. Shrinkage was a big thing yesterday. But I'm loving it. Now it's time to style it. Which left me with the TWA about 3 inches long if you stretch out the curls. I did an Eco Styler wash and go once, and I hated how crunchy my hair was a few hours later from the gel, so I pretty much vowed never to do that again and gave away the whole jar. I wanted my hair to always be soft and touchable.
They say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Don't you know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools.
My sister-in-law made a little bit of homemade flaxseed gel for me, and I immediately fell in love with flax gel because it gave my hair the slip I needed for easy detangling and styling. It quickly became a must-have product. My mom would leave notes for me to let me know she ran out and needed me to make more. I usually kept the front braided or twisted with a satin lined cap, puffed, or bun in the back. As it got longer, I experimented more with two-strand twists and braid-outs using the satin-lined cap as a transitional look to give my hair more time to dry. This way, I could avoid heat damage and wear more than one look within a week with very little manipulation.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know?
Okay, so I washed my hair. Are you gonna? She's not gonna stop eating. Okay, so I washed my hair and I came out into the kitchen. My mom goes, "Why don't you wear your natural hair out anymore?" And I was like, "I do. It was my natural hair. It's always natural. So I usually keep it braided or twisted or pulled back some kind of way. I never wear it out like wash and go." And I'm about to show you why. So I got out of the shower a few minutes ago and I put some moisturizer in it and whatever. And my hair textures are so different up top. It's really it's so it's really loose. The curl pattern is really loose up here. And then you get back here and it's super tight. Super tight. And then this part gets long again. So the longer it's dry, the more it dries, the more it shrinks up here, and the looser it stays here, and then loose here. So wash and goes don't really work out for me. I've been trying at the different stages of the lengths and stuff, so it just don't work out. Maybe when it's longer and heavier, it'll cooperate. Now I'm not putting Eco Styler gel in it because I tried that when I first big chopped and it didn't feel right. It felt weird. It felt like I'm weighing down my hair with product. What's the point? Whatever.
Dreads.
Whatever.
The answer.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't you know? I fell for fools.
Eventually, I wanted to spend as little time in the mirror as possible and defaulted to 2 braids and a side puff most of the time.
Did I know? I fell for fools. Gold. I fell for fools. Gold. What did I know? What did I know? You a fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
4th year?
Black
right.
Friday will be my 4-year nap anniversary.
Okay, we're just doing some shots here. And a quick question as to what did you just do to it?
I'm working on the henna treatment. It's been 5 or 6 hours now. It's it was playful plum. That was the color of the henna.
Playful plum. I wish we had done it before,
Yeah, sure.
but the definition, no.
I'm gonna leave it in for at least another hour before I rinse it out.
I love 2-strand twists, but the way my seborrheic dermatitis is set up, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Maybe I should look it up. I needed to wash my hair every week. And again, it just felt like way too much time to spend on a style that would be gone in a week. And with this dermatitis, it's not just dandruff. It's not just washing it away. It's like I need to clean my scalp as thoroughly as possible. I need to reset every week, and there was no getting around it. Any attempts I made to wash my hair with the twists in always ended up being more frustrating because they'd start forming locks, and the level of manipulation it took to detangle them made the protective style feel kind of counterproductive. As frustrating as it was, it led me to a much bigger realization. I loved my twists and the flexibility that I had with them, and my hair seems to want to lock anyway. Then the turning point came. I got a job on the other side of the world. I was preparing for a big move to Shanghai, China, and I was ready to start a new journey. Not the journey to the other side of the world, but a journey I truly thought I would never take.
She want me to dread up, but that's not gonna happen. I can
see
2-strand twist all day. I'm not gonna dread up.
Famous last words.
Oh, whatever.
let's just say Mom was right. If you'd like to know more about my lock journey, you should definitely stick around for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got any questions for me, leave them in the comments below.